Did you know that vitamin D is the only vitamin that your body makes itself? It is the most undervalued nutrient in the world, as a lot of people think that they're getting enough of it because of the sun. Even if you're getting enough sun exposure, you might be deficient in vitamin D, and we don't want to increase the risk of skin cancer anyways, right? In today's video, we'll deep dive into the fascinating world of vitamin D, its sources, recommended daily intake, the remarkable health benefits it provides, and the precautions you need to take. So let's shed some light on this essential nutrient. Hi everyone, my name is Aiena. I'm a flight attendant and a cabin crew trainer. Apart from travel, or the topics that excite me are leadership, health and wellness. Welcome to this channel. Vitamin D is also called a sunshine vitamin, as our bodies make it when sun rays fall on our skin. As I was saying earlier, you might not be getting an adequate amount of vitamin D through sun exposure alone because of a number of factors. For example, if you live in the northern hemisphere during winters, you're likely not getting enough vitamin D from sun exposure because of the tilt of the sun. Now, if you spend a lot of time indoors, or if you wear covered clothing before you step out of your house, you are protecting yourself from skin damage that happens because of the sun, but it also does not let your skin absorb UVB light that is needed to produce vitamin D. It takes longer for people with darker skin to absorb UVB rays, so they might not be getting enough vitamin D from sun exposure. So those were a few factors to keep in mind. So what exactly is vitamin D? It's a fat-soluble vitamin, and just like vitamin A, E and K, its absorption is better when you have it with good fats. It also means that it gets stored in your body and it doesn't get flushed out. Let's now discuss the various sources of vitamin D. Firstly, when our skin is directly exposed to sunlight, it triggers a chain reaction that converts cholesterol in the skin into an active form of vitamin D. Now, that's a very basic definition of how your body makes vitamin D. However, it's important to strike a balance and avoid excessive sun exposure to prevent potential harmful effects that comes from sun exposure. Apart from sunlight, you can also obtain vitamin D from various food sources such as fatty fish and fortified foods such as milk, cereals and juices. Now, I'm a vegetarian and I don't spend a lot of time outdoors, although I live in a city where the sun shines bright for 360 days in a year. So I wasn't getting enough of vitamin D because I protect my skin with sunscreen. Now, sunscreen is one of the best ways to protect your skin from sun damage. It slows down the aging process, it reduces those dark spots on your skin. So you must apply sunscreen before you step out pretty much every day. Now, just to drive the point home, I'm gonna actually make a video on skin protection in the future. So the best and the easiest way to get vitamin D is by taking a tablet or a capsule. Depending on a lot of factors such as age, health conditions and geographical location, you can take somewhere between 400 to 2000 international units each day. Now, some people prefer to take around 20,000 IUs each week. That's fine too. Now, I personally take around 400 IUs each day and 60,000 IUs every 15 days. Now, you might ask, Aiena, how did you come up with that number? I reached that number by getting blood tests done for quite a few years and keeping a tab on the numbers. So good 3-4 years ago, I realized that I was taking 400 IUs each day and still my vitamin D levels were quite low. By following the above regimen that I was talking about, I reached a level of around 45 nanograms per milliliter in my blood good 2 years ago, and anything more than 30 nanograms per milliliter is just great. Please make sure that you consult a doctor before increasing your intake, as too much of vitamin D without measuring it regularly can lead to toxicity in your body. Please take vitamin D3 and not D2, as D3's absorption is better. Another suggestion for you: have D3 with a big meal, after a big meal that has good fatty acids such as olive oil, flaxseed oil or fish oil. Now, who needs vitamin D? Well, pretty much everyone, from the little ones building strong bones and preventing rickets, to the elderly preventing bone loss and fracture, and everyone in between. We all benefit from this powerhouse vitamin. So why is vitamin D important? It plays a vital role in maintaining overall health, as it has numerous benefits for our well-being. Firstly, it helps in the absorption of calcium and phosphorus, contributing to the development and maintenance of strong and healthy bones. We all probably knew about this, right? But you might be surprised to know that vitamin D may help reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and some types of cancer. You'll be happy to know that there's some research coming in that shows that vitamin D can help protect us from getting sick, as it regulates the immune system, improves resistance against infections, and also promotes quicker recovery. Recent research also suggests that vitamin D may have a role to play in mental health, reducing the risk of depression and improving our overall cognitive function. I think that's a great reason to make sure you're maintaining optimum levels of vitamin D in your body. 2 precautions that I'd like you to take are not taking high doses of vitamin D supplements for extended periods of time without checking it often, and limiting sun exposure to early mornings or early evenings, as the UV rays are not extremely strong during these times. And again, another reminder, please make sure you apply sunscreen every day. Please remember that vitamin D is a crucial player in keeping our bodies happy and healthy. Whether you soak up the sun, feast on vitamin D rich foods, or opt for supplements, make sure that you're giving your body the essential nutrients it needs. Please subscribe to my channel for more health and wellness tips. On that note, till we meet again, Aiena signing off, and may this vitamin energize you and build on not only strong bones but also a strong immunity.